And when you think about Patti Barnes, you can see how she improved everything she touched. I can always depend on Patti to tell me what's going on in the community and put the connections together of people knowing other people. And I will be forever grateful for the part that she played in my life.
I worked with her for several years. She showed up every day to help me. And at one time I thought she worked for me, but I think maybe I worked for Patti. She was just that type person. And I can say without a doubt, Patti showed up no matter what happened with First National Bank.
And she never complained about giving everything she had. And that's one thing that I'll never forget about her.
Patti loved her family. She took care of her First National Bank family also. There are countless times I can remember Patti calling saying, "Is there anything I can do? What can I do to help you?" Patti volunteered for so many organizations and did anything that they needed done to help that situation. Patti has been showing up for the past 48 years. You took care of us all, and I thank you for that.
If I had a question, she was one of my go-to people. You know, quick shopping trip during lunch hour, we would go on a little adventure here downtown. She loved her pioneers. She was the true definition of we show up.
I've been here 17 years. I've known her the whole time I've been here. She always wanted to help, especially the kids at Hamilton Street. She was always out at Viola, at the homecoming. But most of all, she showed up when I needed her. I used to aggravate her, call her my great-great-grandma. But she was more, since my mother passed away, she was more as a mother to me. And I loved her.
Miss Patti was a wonderful person and a joyful giver as she came each Christmas at the Hamilton Street Activity Center to make sure every child had a nice lunch to take home. We'll remember her forever, especially during Christmas, but as she shared her joy of giving and Christmas with the children.
Miss Patti's kindness and generosity will never be forgotten, and she will be deeply missed by the children of Hamilton Street Activity Center.
She was like a second mom to me, because her son and her youngest son and I were the same age, but we just hit it off, and she was always just there for me, did everything.
Patti was the epitome of what a person should be. She was probably the biggest advocate for just people in general. When I started at the bank full time, she was my first boss. She just took me under her wing and taught me everything that she knew. I can't even eat pizza without thinking about Patti and think Patti would eat this, because it doesn't have all of the toppings on it. It's just all the small things that I guess I didn't realize until she'd gone. It was just Patti everywhere.
I'll be honest with you, she kind of scared me a little bit at times, but you warmed up to her and she warmed up to you, and she was very kind. She helped me a lot, taught me a lot about the bank.
It was always Gail, Connie, and Patti. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
The three amigos, and we did all this great stuff together for the bank. Hamilton Street, Viola tractor pulls, and Viola homecoming.
Relay for Life, that was at the time we'd stay all night and we'd have our kids, grandkids, and go to the Waffle House the next morning. And then most recent, over the past 20 years, we would do Main Street Live. If you saw one, you saw all three of us in that trailer selling ice cream, cobblers. There wasn't a person that didn't come to the trailer that didn't know Patti or ask, "Hey, where's Patti?" trying to find her, because she was always there for
the bank, for the community, for friends and family. She was always reliable for anything that needed to be.
We're gonna miss her so much.
Yes, dearly. We love you, Patty.